Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will have to make at least one change when Manchester United face Newcastle in the Premier League and could be forced to make another as he goes in search of a fourth consecutive win. Eric Bailly's red card in United's victory over Bournemouth means Solskjaer will have to bring in a new defender, and Marcus Rashford could be available despite limping off against the Cherries. Solskjaer will also be boosted by the return of Alexis Sanchez and will hope the Chilean can display a similar improvement in form to Paul Pogba and Romelu Lukaku. But whether Sanchez is used from the start is a decision that will probably depend on Rashford's fitness, while Lukaku will also hope to feature after a goal-scoring cameo on Sunday. In defense, Ashley Young and Luke Shaw will continue at full-back, although Diogo Dalot will be pushing for a return after being dropped for the Bournemouth win. Victor Lindelof has been one of the standout players under Solskjaer, and Phil Jones is the prime candidate to replace the suspended Bailey alongside him. Should Jones not be available for whatever reason, Solskjaer said he would use Matteo Darmian as a makeshift central defender as Chris Smalling and Marcos Rojo are still not ready to return. In front of the defense, Nemanja, Matic and Ander Herrera have quickly formed an effective partnership in Solskjaer's new-look formation. But after 3 games in 8 days before the trip to the northeast, the caretaker manager may look to one of Fred, Andreas Pereira or Marouane Fellaini to step in. Paul Pogba is in imperious form, so it would be counterproductive to drop him, so if Sanchez was to start he would likely come in for Jesse Lingard or Anthony Martial. But after 8 games out with a hamstring problem, it would surely be more beneficial to utilize Sanchez from the bench just as Lukaku was used against Bournemouth. And Solskjaer's final decision is whether to risk Rashford in attack. The striker has started the last 3 games, but the return of Lukaku and his late goal against Bournemouth means the Belgian should come in for Rashford against Newcastle to see how he will fit into Solskjaer's side. With United looking so dangerous since Jose Mourinho's departure, Solskjaer should avoid making wholesale changes until the FA Cup game against Reading at the weekend. Predicted Man United starting Zai, De Gea, Young, Jones, Lindelof, Shaw, Matic, Herrera, Lingard, Pogba, Martial, Lukaku. More Manchester United top stories.